The hardest people in your life are not strangers you can block. They're the people you'll see again on Monday. The boss who finds one mistake in 10 pages and calls a meeting about that one. The relative who comments on your weight while passing you food. The colleague who leaves you tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. And the one you're always careful with, who is never careful with you. 5 books. None of them will make these people kinder. They do something more useful. And the 5th one is the reason the other 4 stop working if you skip it. Start here if this is your wound. You edit the message twice before sending it. You soften your tone. You give them the benefit of the doubt they've never once given you. And they still cut you off mid-sentence. Here's what actually hurts. And it isn't the rudeness. Somewhere inside, you've been keeping an invoice. I was decent to you. That means you owe me decency back. Epictetus's answer is blunt. That invoice was never signed. Your behavior is yours. Theirs is theirs. Being good to someone has never purchased anything. And read this part carefully, because it gets misused constantly. Epictetus never said stay. He never said absorb it. Detachment is not endurance. He said stop letting their character be the reason you abandon your own. The shift from after everything I've done for them to I'll stay respectful, I won't stay available. Which raises the harder question. What if you can't leave? You rehearse the conversation in the shower. You replay it at 1 a.m. Count the hours. They are in your head far longer than they are ever in the room. And every single time, some part of you walks in expecting the version of them that has never existed. That's the surprise that's costing you. Marcus wrote his hardest passage in the morning, before the day started, listing exactly who he'd meet and how they'd behave. Not to complain, to remove the shock. Because shock is what turns a rude comment into a ruined afternoon. So decide it before, not during. What will I respond to? What will I let pass? And what is my exit line? You may have to meet them every morning. You don't have to meet them emotionally for the first time every morning. Now the specific one. Your good work is invisible. One error becomes a meeting. Everything is checked, rechecked, questioned. And then the dangerous switch flips. You stop asking, was this work wrong? And start asking, is something wrong with me? Here's the insight from the book that fixes it. There are 3 different things people call feedback: appreciation, coaching, and evaluation. Appreciation says, I see you. Coaching says, do it this way. Evaluation says, here's where you stand. A bad manager gives you coaching and evaluation and 0 appreciation. And when appreciation is missing for long enough, you stop hearing corrections as corrections. You start hearing verdicts. So sort it manually, because they won't. Ask, what's the 10% here I'd accept from a stranger I respected? Take the 10%. Fix the work. The other 90% is their style, their pressure, their bad week. It is information about them. Correct the work. Don't let it rewrite the person. Your weight, your salary, your marriage, your parenting, your career. And when you finally react, relax. I was only saying. Polite people make one specific mistake here. They keep explaining. They present evidence. They try to win a debate about whether they're allowed to have a limit. You will never win that debate because the other person is the judge. Tawwab reframes the whole thing. A boundary is not, please understand why this upsets me. A boundary is, here's what I'll do. I'm not discussing my weight. If it comes up again, I'll change the subject. Then, and this is the entire book, you actually change the subject. Every time, without a speech. A boundary without a consequence is just a request. And the last one, which is why the other four fail. The conversation ended at 4 p.m. You're still in it at midnight. You're driving and arguing, eating and arguing, writing the perfect reply you will never send. Seneca's observation is uncomfortable. You're not still angry at them. You're rehearsing a trial they will never attend. They hurt you once. The replaying is you, doing their work for them, for free, for hours. His remedy isn't passivity. Anger only survives on rehearsal, so starve it of the rehearsal. Respond when it matters. Set the boundary when it matters. Leave when it matters. But when the moment is over, stop donating your life to it. These books won't make your boss pleasant, your relative respectful, or your colleague easy. Some of them will never change. The transformation is somewhere else. You stop trying to manage their character and start protecting yours. What belongs to you? What deserves a response? What feedback stays? Where the line is? And when the moment is finished? Because peace isn't finally finding a world where nobody hurts you. Sometimes peace is meeting the same difficult people and not letting them come home with you.